When they got down at Dodgers Bay, they just tie them up there beside the old wooden pontoons or wooden scows, and sometimes they'd take them out of the river and paint them and do maintenance work on them, take care of them, get them ready for the next winter. Here's Carl digging it. He was our truck driver out there, but he had to help a little bit too. That's a good picture of the tug and the crew right there. And it looks like they're working on this, painting this, our power boat we had. So they keep them busy doing something. That's Max Robinson and Roy Martin. Here's another fellow, Sid Shannon, was just there a minute ago. I don't know this guy's name. I can't place his name. I've forgotten who it was. And that's what we used to do with the old wooden scows. They had to pump them out. The first thing you know, they'd be on the bottom of the river. You can see the high bridge in the background. Ray Cross. There's our tug, some of the tug crew. It's Max Robinson. I mean Dale Robinson. And Jimmy Cross, Sid Shannon. And there's the old tug captain, Ernie Klein. He probably worked there 40 years. There's the tug crew right there. Captain, engineer, and fireman. Boys are going to do some cutting here, I think. Dale don't watch out, he'll have his pants on fire. Yeah, his brother saved him. This was getting near the end of the job, and they were cleaning up old cable, cutting it up and getting rid of it, getting it out of the way. Every few years, they take these tugs and the dredge over to Cornwall Dry Dock and have them painted again. Sanded down and painted on the bottom. Here goes a wooden scow somewhere. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Looks like Ray Cross is taking the easy trip up to the scow line. Chick Evans was one of our engineers from Alcoa coming out. He come out quite often, see how things were going out there. There's Chick right there. You could see in the background when they started digging the canal, the channel on the canal around the island. These bigger scows now, when they wanted to take them out, they had to bring the dredge up to the scow line because they'd had the power to pull those scows, you know, so to get them big cables off. They dropped those big stiff legs down in there, and it held it pretty good up there. And then they could do their work. That's inside the dredge with all the winches working. Looks like Sid Shannon's putting a little coal on the fire, because he used quite a bit of steam. See what it takes to pull them scows in? It took a lot of power. And that dredge had the power to do that. Pull them right up, then they cable them off, and they stayed there till the following spring. You usually put these scallops out in about November and take them down and take them off in probably April. Well, I see the men doing a lot of clearing of the land out there. Trees are falling, everything, every day it looked a little different around there. There are quite a few men out there cleaning up. Later on, you'll see where they pushed all this stuff in piles and just burn it. You'll see them clearing all this area pretty quick. They're burning the grass off in the fields too. Yeah, they were doing something every day. And when you sit right there and you work out there, you can see all this stuff going on. So, just taking pictures of it. Old movies of it. If we had the nice modern equipment they have today, video cameras, you could have got all the sounds and it might have been a lot better. But in those days, those old cameras didn't have any sound on them, so. They had some big caterpillars there pushing all this brush together. You'll see in a few minutes how they... That's where we kept the dynamite, right there in that building. Some winters they used 7 tons of dynamite blasting that ice. One thing I missed was getting a big gentleman over there that dug the canal, the channel for the ships. I didn't get that. But it started looking different from every day. The trees were going and buildings being burnt and... My God. Kind of rough there in that pasture. He was getting quite a ride on that.